Now we come to chapter 4 of Tech-Enabled Top Management Consulting 2.0. So it's about the architecture, application, and the technology of the combined Google TMG solution. This major feature is the technology evolution, which is going on over the last 5 to 10 years. It is actually moving from email channels in management to a collaboration platform. What you have today are standard channels of email, Excel, and ERP channel, and these channels have limitations because it is very difficult to work on the same kind of document, to collaborate, because every single person has their own local data, have to attach Excel files or Word files, so that a lot of different kind of status of the project or the work, if it's done in Teams, is available, which creates a problem. So, and therefore, I think the common platform on strategyfounded.com, where everybody accesses the same data, is an enhancement of productivity of strategic management processes. Strategyfounded.com is a platform which facilitates structured collaboration and thus overcoming the limitation of Excel, email, and ERP. How does this Google TMG innovation looks like? It's combining and leveraging two complementary technology on open and global platform. First, it combines the TMG consulting apps, which has been created over the last 10 years in different areas like business view, market strategy, scorecard, portfolio, innovation, product launch, supply chaining, sourcing, key account, customer, marketing campaigns, opportunities, competitors, pricing analysis, diagnostic, and supply. So you have from strategy to execution almost every apps integrated here. And now you combine it with personal management productivity tools like mail integration, calendar integration, universal navigation, so you can access the management apps from everywhere. You are on the Google thing, single sign-on, so if you are assigned to a Google domain, you don't have to have no extra sign-on for the TMG consulting apps. It is a docs integration and contacts integration to provide collaboration facilities. So this is actually, I think, the newest thing which managers has available. So it could be used with any browser device. It can be on PCs. It can also be mobile, like on the iPad of Apple. And it is solving real-life problems in new ways. The manager can select, implement, and manage key topics when they arise by using the smart interface of strategyfounded.com, which is accessible everywhere. So what he has is the complete management to zero process, which we described in the chapter 3. He can access all management apps if they are assigned to him and activated. He can work with Google Wave on the implementing side, and he can managing with the Google Apps tools on the same platform, on the same screen, like managing emails, calendar, documents, and contacts. So management apps is a free selection of key management apps by every manager and enables self-sufficient operations and greater business impact through unlocking the initiative, creativity, and passion of key people. What the consulting apps do: apps assist in communication, collaboration with structured frameworks which facilitate groups of people to get works done. It means if you click an app on the screen of the system. And then actually I think you have embedded, if you want, a structured assembly line of knowledge, which leads you in a structured way to the end product. So for instance, for market strategy, you have the market segmentation functionality, then you have market potential, market analysis, the strategic market position, and market report. Consultants could apply these frameworks or customize engagement with organization and transfer to clients when engagement ends and securing sustainable result, a big advantage, as a help for consultants. How does a management app system architecture look like? It connects structured and unstructured data. Here you have the strategic front-end.com facility. Here you have the functionality of the different management apps. You have organization and security, which ensures that only people who have the right to access certain functionality get access. Here you have the interface to the IT infrastructure of a company like CRM, ERP, business warehouses, things like this, where you can import internal data in the database. Then you can input of external information and judgments from around the world into it. Then, for instance, online consultants or the moderator can aggregate internal data and external information judgments, align them, and also ensure quality. And in the end, with the push of a button, you have the creation of strategy and execution documents. And this is what we call the knowledge assembly line approach, so that people and computers are connected, so that collectively they act more intelligent, hopefully. So from a technical perspective, strategiefrontend.com is a cloud computing architecture where you can be everywhere, at home or in a coffee shop, and can access over wireless LAN on the internet actually every functionality you need to work on. So you have the browser only, you have then a cloud, and behind the cloud you have all the data and the servers, and you don't have to take care in updating it and running it. This is, I think, the big advantage of cloud computing, which is much more effective and productive than the IT architecture of client server we have seen before. So we have the cloud effect, which is actually driving the web-based management 2.0 model in a dramatic way. It is a new way to consume software. So we have seen you have immediate use, you have user-driven purchase, you have any device, you have an app store in the commercial infrastructure, you have a one-click to install, you don't have to wait forever. If you need it, you get it. It's really real-time, on-demand software as a service. You have new deployment models, private clouds, cloud computing, performance as a service. You have new business models coming up, pay-per-use, on-demand, community-driven, and also new development paradigms. You develop things in a very new way, platform-based, allow efficiency gains as you just have seen. And this means that strategiefrontend.com as a cloud architecture, you get it with a global one-click availability on the Google Apps marketplace. It means we have hundreds of customers in more than 40 countries working with it, and we increase it by hundreds a month. And you have only to click the button edit now, and then actually I think you can use this kind of software. You can also look at this marketplace if you click on this kind of link to get a feeling and experience how the Google Apps market looks like. We also can integrate management processes with business processes. So like Google and management apps, we can integrate to the cloud solution SAP by design, for instance. And I think it's very important that in the past, Management 1.0, the business model, the how to make money was competitive advantage, and this had been the processes behind it, like financial management, like customer relationship management, supplier relationship management, project management, things like this. Now, if you have seen the management model, the management processes become important, and therefore I think we see the possibility that you can get competitive advantage by balancing your management model functionality with your business processes. So, to summarize, the technology positioning of an enterprise is the enterprise social platform. Here we have the management focus, strategic tasks and functional activities. Here we have the implementation approach, like work structure is designed by IT experts and imposed on organization. This was very typical for SAP, Oracle, and also for all the business intelligence kind of application. Now we got with Web 2.0 a completely new implementation approach. It is the work structure is emerging, but the user interaction. You don't have to do something before, but the user itself and the social media like social networks, wiki, blogs, prediction market, are well familiar to most of us, and you see that the people and the interactions form the structure, and we try to combine the advantage of social media together with business intelligence. So the benefits of this kind of solution is flexible procedures, easy to integrate, scalable, effective, and efficient.